Sports, welcoming you to NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hands out there with LeBron James. Then there's Jordan. Then there's Price. And it's Irving in at the 2.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
And so it's Cleveland with it after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. 6 to shoot. Price with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. From deep. Rodman with the rebound. Bulls have had a great rebounding team for a long time now. Last season was no different.
There are so many categories to measure how well a team rebounds. The Bulls won the top 3 in almost all of them.
Now, here's Price. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, I briefly spoke with David Blatt. When we talked about what they'll try to do on defense, he told me they're going to have to do everything they can to neutralize their opponent's high flyers, saying, quote, "We can't play above the rim like these guys, so we'll have to do our best to keep them away from the hoop." Gentlemen, easier said than done.
All right, Doris, here is Rose. After Brad Doherty's basket, shakes him. No good from Jordan. Pass to Irving. It's tipped. And they're on the break. With the block. Left side, Price. A second chance effort. And Nance with the layup. It's all knotted up.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now here's Jordan. Shoots from 14, and he gets the bucket. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense. He's got the A game rolling tonight. James outside, shoots the 3.
Can't hit. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Rodman dishes to Rose. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here is Price. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Count that one.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now here's Rodman. Back to Jordan. Rodman with a screen on Irving. Here's Jordan. Drains it from 17 feet out. Jordan's got 6.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Irving passes to Jordan. They grab their own miss. Chicago leading. Outside Pippen. Rodman sends a screen. Rose gets to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Now Cleveland moving it up. And that one's good. Price.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here's Jordan. He has 6. Jump to finish it off. Beauty.
One little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make. So pretty when it works.
Show him the ball and then take it to the hoop.
Here is Nance. After the Bulls pick up 2. The drive by LeBron. In transition here from the Bulls. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
The most magnificent alley-oop you could have chosen.
Yeah, and he pulls that one off, guys, to perfection.
The shot by LeBron, no good. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Jordan. Can't get it to go. Good D by Irving.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Irving's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
And for Blatt, Greg, everyone did wonder if he would be the right fit early. As the season wore on, the Cavs got tougher. Those questions went away.
Yeah, and I think most people forget that he's an iconic coaching legend overseas.
Good
I mean,
point, yeah.
so coaching is coaching. Sure, it's not the NBA, but this guy brought a pedigree and resume that was quite substantial.
Now, here's Price. Man's a screen on Rose. Here's Irving. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Jordan against Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 10 points for Michael Jordan.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
LeBron James on the wing. Some solid defense by Rodman.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
So timeout called here. The first for Cleveland.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Ilgauskas is checked in for Dort. And Smith subbed in for Nance. Now here's James. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's Rose. Up top, Pippen. Back to Rose. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Jordan. The Bulls keep it alive. Rodman. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Williams, he's checked in for Mark Price. Now here's Williams. Smith dishes to LeBron. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Chicago with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Gilmore covered by Ilgauskas. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Pippen can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Irving. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Irving's got 7. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the league.
Agreed. Here's LeBron following the score by Derrick Rose. Here's Smith. Again, the miss by Smith. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside Jordan. Pippen. Moving against Jordan. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Butler, he's checked in for Chicago. Heinrich comes in for Rose. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Pass break, here comes Chicago. Heinrich's got the ball. Shot's good from Butler.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
And out of bounds, and Chicago gains possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in. Now here's Jordan. 13 points in the game. A shot by Butler. Nobody around. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Irving against Heinrich, looking to end the run. Irving misses. The Bulls leading by 11. It's Jordan on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Outside Butler. Releases. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his fourth season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
And the Bulls making a change here. Grant's checked in. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy out when he was 13. The obstacles and adversity go on and on, yet he's made it and made it big.
New coach, he's checked in for Chicago.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Irving attacking. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And going back to Jimmy Butler, there were just so many times when he was set up to fail. He was not heavily recruited out of high school. He was even homeless when he was in high school in the Houston area. You know, went to junior college, then Marquette, now in the NBA. So he played his freshman year at a junior college, which I think humbled him just a bit, but maybe gave him that work ethic that is so much Greg a part of his game now.
And Kevin, the talent was there, and most of all, as we see how he dealt with adversity, the heart was there. He blocked out the distractions, and finally transferred to a major college and worked his way into becoming a first-round pick.
Here's Heinrich, looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Butler. Grant the pass to Heinrich. Grant sets a screen for Heinrich. Inside. Stolen by Thompson. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Irving. From down in the low post. It goes. Irving's got 9.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler on the way. It's stolen by Smith. Down low. Here's Thompson. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Butler kicks to Grant. And Thompson sends it back. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bulls out front. They finish off the first quarter on a... And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago.
I feel like we're the hungriest team in the NBA. That's a great feeling to be.
I think Joakim can certainly make a case, Clark, for Chicago being that famished drive, especially with Rose back on the court.
There's no doubting that, Kevin. I mean, even the addition of Gasol with his 2 rings, the way he left things in L.A. left him with an appetite that has him still hustling.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen, and it's Rose, then it's Jordan, and it's Gilmore in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Price. Nance dishes to Price, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Anderson Varejao checked in for Larry Nance. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Pass to Gilmore. The shot starts the assist by Pippen.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Jordan, no luck.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Good. Pippen's got 8 points.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
And, Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Rose against Price. 6 to shoot. Rose double teamed. Gilmore. The kick out to Rose. There's the pick. And he connects in the jumper. The screen did the trick. And it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And it's Smith missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Cavaliers trail by 12.
Timeout.
Timeout called Cleveland.
And it's not often that one of your enforcer is also one of your best three-point shooters. But such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles. Sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there. The ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
And as always, Doris, thank you. Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense. Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And the shot is good. Smith's got a pair of triples in the second now for Cleveland.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on the roll.
Here's Cartwright. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Jordy with the screen on Jackson. Jordy high post. Rebound, Grant.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Reshade can't hit. Chicago leading by 10. Here's Jordan. It's down the breakaway slam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Jordy with the bucket.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it too.
Tries it from 9. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Jordy's got it back down to single digits for Cleveland. Bulls have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Jackson passes to Brett. Outside Pippen. Michael Jordan on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And they double up Jordan. Here's Cartwright. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time. So he'll shoot 2 right here.
Now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench strength.
That's good from Cartwright. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to the bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Rose with the ball. He's got 8. Outside Pippen. Back to Rose. A tray. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Price. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Price has got 6 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding pass. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, an understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw drops for Rose. Getting back to Rose, it's his extraordinary handle that allows him to get anywhere on the floor. Such confidence in the way he dribbles and drives, whether it's getting up in a position to set up a teammate, taking himself. He's the one very best at controlling that ball.
It's a great point. I mean, guys like D. Rose, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Kyrie, they all have maximized that skill. I mean, the thing that separates him and puts him in that Russell Westbrook category is the pure physical strength when healthy he's able to play with.
Kukoc dishes to Noah. Here's Butler. Down with both hands.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
The shot by Williams, no good. The Bulls leading by 7. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
Nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Larry Nance is checked in for Cleveland. Butler on the wing. Out to Kukoc. And it falls over the rim and in. And now a 7-point Chicago lead.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
It's good from Williams, the assist by Price.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Ilgauskas is screen on Rose. Price. It's tipped.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Outside Irving. Back to Price. Williams, a screen on Rose. Price kicks to Williams. 5 on the clock. Nance passes to Williams. Here's Price. No good. Nice D from Rose.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
He kicks it to Kukoc. Noah dishes to Rose. Shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Stolen by Noah. Finished off by Rose.
Quick hands on the steal and just bad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and both offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer, was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Now the feed to Price. Back to Irving. And Nance kicks to Price. 5 to shoot. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
The screen from Thompson. Out to Price. And the shot falls short this time.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backcourt.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backcourt that's at the top of that list.
Price against Rose. Dang passes to Rose. Back to Dang. Wants to get it off to Noah and does. And fouled hard that time. No good to the line and shoot 2. And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. Was way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
Williams dishes to Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Rose attacking. Here's Kukoc. And again, no good by Chicago.
And, you know, going back to Noah last season, I think the additions to the Bulls front court had an effect on him. I mean, they added Gasol and Mirotic, 2 major talents up front. I think that gave Noah less opportunities than he'd had the year before, and it was an adjustment for him.
And guys, talking about Jimmy Noah, he was still the spirit of that team last season. Amongst all the great talents the Bulls had, Noah was that energizer and catalyst for the team. A true warrior, even in an off year.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Price outside. And they're running. And Pippen slams it in.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And the first one drops. And Williams drops them both.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Paxson against Price. Just 5 on the clock. The 15-footer can't get it to go. And so that brings the first half to a close. Bulls out front, up 11. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, with Derrick Rose. Derrick, how does it feel to get back out there on the basketball floor here for the new season ahead?
It feels good, man.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie, Chicago was looking great right away. They blasted through the opening period like a tornado, at one point leading by 16. Looking at the scoring breakdown, they ended up going wire to wire in the first quarter, never once giving up their lead.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
Checking out the group for David Blatt to start the second half. We've got Larry Nance, Jordy out there with LeBron James. Then there's Price, and it's Irving at the 2-guard. Bulls made the postseason for the 10th time in the last 11 seasons. Last year, they have become a fixture, Greg, in the playoffs in the East.
And how about last season, Kevin, had that interdivision matchup in their first round against the up-and-coming Bucks. Some hiccups for them in that series, but they were able to prevail.
James kicks to Price. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Pippen, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Boy, in that playoff series against the Bucks, the Bulls looked like they were primed for an upset as they started slowly. Eventually pulled it together and came in as the underdogs against the Cavs.
And the Cavs knocked out the Bulls in 6 games. Bulls went up 2-1 in the series, but didn't have an answer for LeBron. Strong effort from the Bulls, though, but they just couldn't match the firepower of the Cavs.
They get it back. Good on the shot. Jordy's got 10 points.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Outside Pippen. It's Jordan on the wing. Back to Pippen. Michael Jordan on the wing. And they double up Jordan. And Chicago has possession. Odman passes to Jordan. Plays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
James outside, back to Price. Price can't get that one to fall.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Hands a screen on Rose. Price dishes to James. To the middle, stolen away. To the middle, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Nance. Irving drives in. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Price.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Jordan gets to Pippen. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Out left to the wing. Here's Gilmore. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists now in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Timeout called Cleveland.
You can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Kukoc, he's checked in for Chicago. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Smith checked in for Kyrie Irving. James wide open. Hits it from three-point range. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Rose against Price. Outside Rose. Pass to Kukoc. Shoots from 12. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Doherty's got 4 rebounds in this game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The Bulls leading by 10. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Rose passes to Kukoc. Outside Pippen. Lock at 6. Right side Kukoc. That misses off the backboard.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that game. And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason. Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Outstanding foul shooting in this game, and that confidence can be infectious. They're taking care of business on the charity stripe.
Jimmy Butler is checked in for Kukoc. And Cleveland also making a change. Bogauskas is checked in. Here's Gilmore. And it's no mistake on the shot.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season. He knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him. All he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade. That 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
James kicks to Smith. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 13 points for J.R. Smith.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard break.
Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Screen by Smith. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Jordan. From deep, James. But they get it back. Now the dish to Doherty. And yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Doherty's got 12 in the game. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Rose. 12 points for him. Butler kicks to Rose. There's a screen. On the pass to Gilmore. Jamming that one home.
Back a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
James dishes to Ilgauskas. And he gets it to go. He has 7.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage.
Rose goes in. Here's Gilmore. It's good. The assist from Rose. Rose has got his 6th assist on the night.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Jordy with the screen on Butler. Butler with the steal. Dishes to Jordan. Outside Butler. And the Bulls, another 3. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Chicago leading by 14. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. To the paint. It's good again. The next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Now Rose, 12 points for him. And that one's good. That's 29 points for Jordan.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
To the paint, cuts off the pass. Kicks it to Rose. Lots of room. They get it back. And here's Price. 16 points for him. Tony Kukoc has checked in for Jordan. Williams, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving comes in for Price.
Go.
The drive by James. Here's Ilgauskas, and the rejection by Pippen. Butler against James. Butler passes to Pippen. He feeds it to Kukoc. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Shot to end this cold run. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there. That one on Rose. What a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin, but you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
Grant, that's good.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution. Oh, this is getting out of hand. And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA. And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP in a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest. And I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Passes it to Carter. James against Kukoc. Pass to Carter. Lock at 6. Grant. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
I echo that. Ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early. Try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot.
From 17 feet out. Nice jump shot. Good. And that's now 17 points for Kyrie Irving. Rose against Irving. Cartwright with a screen on Irving. Rose attacking. Pass to Cartwright. And he bangs it home with one hand.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. James outside. Williams kicks to Irving. Back to Williams. Feeds it to Reshade. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And for Reshade, his wild hair and frenetic style long ago earned him the nickname Wild Thing. I mean, diving for loose balls, taking charges. But that energy and enthusiasm may be unsurpassed really by any other player in our league.
The Bulls making a switch here. Deng's checked in. Larry Nance is checked in for Cleveland. Greg, you're talking about Reshade. He may play well, but his production has backed it up. A few years ago, he averaged, Clark, over 14 rebounds a game.
Yeah, and I don't think he plays that wild. I think he just looks wild. That hair flying all over the place and giving up his body.
That's a
I
good
don't know if
point,
he's
yeah.
necessarily a wild player as much as he just looks appears to be everywhere at all times. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for the Bulls. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Smith against Butler. Now here is Smith. Defense right on him. He dishes it to Irving. To the inside. And Reshade, the bucket on the assist by Irving.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Heinrich kicks to Grant. Clock at 4. Dang, a screen on Nance. Here's Grant. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Now here's Nance. High post shot. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Bulls leading by 15. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. Rose is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Pippen. Then there's Grant. And it's Gilmore. And at the 5 down low.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
To the inside. They get it again. Stolen by Pippen. Pass break. Here comes Chicago. Poked away. Out to the wing. Grant the pass to Gilmore. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. And the Bulls lead by 19. Cleveland's drawn 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Stolen by Grant. Price against Jordan. Outside Rose.
You can do it, Derek.
Back to Jordan. Puts it up from 15. The feed to Rose. The dish now to Jordan. Rose against Williams. Rose kicks to Grant. Shoots over Price. Outside for Pippen. Gilmore covered by Nance. Screened by Grant.
That's his first personal foul.
He's off on the first.
And injuries once again were a central theme of the Bulls season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
Doherty's checked in for the Cavaliers. LeBron comes in for Williams.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Outside Rose. He kicks to Pippen. The pass to Gilmore. 5 on the clock. Here's Jordan. And again, Chicago. No good. Nance dishes to Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Pippen.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He's got 19 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way. And that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Bulls making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. Irving against Pippen. Price outside. Doherty the screen. LeBron James on the wing. There's the 3. And he gets it to go. LeBron's got 10 points here in the second half.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Inside, Doherty. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're rolling here with the 9-point run. Pippen against Nance. And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Doherty.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Here's Pippen, and there's the call on James. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Outside, Kukoc. Jordan with the screen on Doherty. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan kicks to Rodman. And he dunks it down.
And the game of basketball is one of runs. And right now, this one's definitely not over.
You know, it certainly isn't. I mean, if they string together a few more baskets and get a couple of stops, I mean, this game will be tight again just like that. So stay tuned.
Here's Irving. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they got to come up with some stops. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand play.
And now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
That bucket in no time at all. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Can't quite put my finger on it, but something gave them a jolt, and now they're knocking down everything. We've got some fireworks in store for us down the stretch.
And they double up Jordan. Here's Rodman. The kick out to Rose. Dishes it to Jordan. Second shot opportunity. Yes. And it's Rose with the assist that time. And now that's 35 points for Jordan. James outside. Gordy the screen. Back to Irving. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Irving's got 27 points.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The drive by Jordan. Increased concentration to hit the double punch layup. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
LeBron against Kukoc. Gordy. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Wow, he got whacked on that. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. Chicago was as strong as they would have hoped for.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Park that deficit the full way quickly if he does.
That one out, almost like the 1-2 punch. And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. Maybe that'll ignite. Impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are looking, they are pumped up.
Yeah, they're getting.
That's what the alley-oop guys will do for your team.
Rodman passes to Butler. Outside down. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Irving drives in. The 10-footer. They recover it. James dishes to Doherty. Good for his ninth make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in a hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Double team on Rose. Dang kicks to Rodman. Passes it to Gilmore. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Nance in the post. Cleveland moving the ball around. From deep, James. Another three for Cleveland.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
If you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Chicago calls timeout. Chicago making some changes. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Rodman. And it's Jordan in for Luol Deng. Jordan the pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. James against Pippen. Kicks to Jordan. And that one's good. Jordan's got 39.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And the Cavaliers call time here. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Pass to Price. Can't cash in from the left block.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Jordan up top, covered by Irving. Pippen a screen on LeBron. Here's Jordan. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Irving kicks to James. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
They're forcing the ball inside. Working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Jordan. To the middle. Here's Gilmore. The Cavaliers pull it in. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Irving kicks to LeBron. It's tipped, and they get it back. Here's Doherty. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. And now it's only a 5-point Chicago lead.
Perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Gilmore. Doherty to finish.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 7. We've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter. We've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter. No good.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Pippen with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Pippen kicks to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Nance.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pippen against Irving. Pippen dishes to Jordan. Back to Pippen. Clock is at 3. No good. But this one just all but in the books.
Yeah, I don't see a comeback at this point.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Irving against Jordan. Outside Rose. Takes the turnaround J. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
Well, a nice win for you tonight, Joe Kim.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
I don't know if there's a fan base that...
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But